Hello Internet, welcome to my top 5 most wanted Smash characters. As of writing the script, Fighters Pass 2 currently has one fighter, being Min Min, meaning that there are 5 fighters left to be announced. Well, today I'll be giving you my ideal Fighters Pass, featuring 5 characters that would just give me so much joy if they got in the game. Now for the rules. The character must originate from a video game. It doesn't matter if they're an assist trophy, spirit, Mii costume, or any of the sort, they just need to be a video game character. Plus, they can't be from a game too violent or mature, like GTA or Doom. I feel like even though Bayonetta and Joker are here, Smash has got to keep that E10 plus rating. Realistically, Sakurai could include anybody in the game, even non-video game characters like SpongeBob or Shrek. But these are going to be the rules I'm sticking to. And remember, this is all my opinion, so some of this may be unpopular. Plus, this is not a predictions list. I'm not saying there is a good chance of any of these characters getting in the game. It's just what I wish were in. My personal wish list, you could call it. And with that, let's get into the list. Now, Smash definitely isn't lacking on platformer reps. They make up a really big chunk of the roster. We have Mario, Donkey Kong, Kirby, Yoshi, Banjo, Sonic, and others. But as far as I'm aware, Smash only has one puzzle game representative, being Dr. Mario. Now, if we combine the two, what do we get? That's right, Chell from Portal. Chell takes home the number 5 spot, mainly because of her portal gun. Imagine all the crazy stuff you could do with it. She could have a counter where she makes a portal behind the attacking enemy and punches them behind or something. Her up B recovery would simply be shooting a portal beneath and above her while off stage. She falls into the portal and gets back up. Amazing. The potential for this could be crazy, and the companion cube could somehow be in her moveset. I don't know how, but it's so iconic that it would have to make an appearance. GLaDOS could be a spirit, and hey, if this happens, maybe we get a Portal collection on Switch. Being able to play the duology anywhere. This is why Chell is my pick for Challenger Pack 7 of Smash Bros. Ultimate. The Zelda series is criminally underrepresented in Smash, almost objectively. Zelda is Nintendo's 3rd biggest franchise, and debatably 2nd if you think it's bigger than Pokemon. And for one of the company's flagship series to only have 3 unique personas in the game is crazy. Only the bearers of the Triforce have made it in, being Ganon, Zelda, and Link. Sheik is just Zelda in disguise, and Toon and Young Link are just other Links. We need to expand the Zelda series, meaning another representative. Now, who can we choose? Impa's definitely up there, along with Midna. Champion could be in the game, and personally I think Urbosa or Daruk would fit the best. Even Tingle could be used as a joke character. But the pick I'm going with is everyone's favorite mask-wearing child, Skull Kid. Being one of the most iconic Zelda series villains, other than Ganon, I would love to see Skull Kid in the game. He would of course use Majora's Mask in combat, and although he doesn't wear them in the game, some of the other masks could be used in the moveset. His final smash could even be him putting on the Fierce Deity mask, though a more likely final smash would be the famous moon coming down and damaging his opponents. The moon is such an iconic part of the game that would have to be represented. An appearance from Tail, his fairy companion, would also be necessary, whether it be a taunt, like Cappy or Morgana, or Tail being incorporated in one of Skull Kid's moves. His side B would send the fairy out, and he could do a great bit of damage. All in all, Skull Kid would be a great choice for Challenger Pack 8 of Smash. Oh, and a stage could even be Clocktown. Sonic and Mario have been rivals for decades. It blew a lot of people's minds when Sonic got in Smash. You could literally play out one of those playground arguments, like who would win in a fight, Sonic or Mario? Bowser and Mario are even more iconic age-old rivals. So, to recap in Smash Bros. Ultimate, we can have a fight between Mario and Sonic, and we can also play as Bowser. You see where I'm going with this. That's right, let's put Dr. Eggman in Smash. Sonic, along with Zelda, is criminally underrated in Smash. The series has one fighter and 2 stages. There are a bunch of candidates for the spot, like Tails, Knuckles, or Shadow, but I personally want Dr. Eggman the most. Like I said, with this, you could have 2 of the greatest villains, Bowser and Eggman, fight each other. Or, even better, send it to a team battle. Smash Ultimate has a theme of heroes and villains, so what's one more? As for the moveset, I would have to see his Eggmobile somewhere in it. Maybe his recovery is a King K. Rool type thing where he flies up. And maybe Orbot and Cubot could be in his taunts or victory screen like Morgana and Joker's moveset. And I think we all know the final smash would just be the Death Egg obliterating everything. Now that I think about it, if both Skull Kid and Eggman got in, they would probably have similar final smashes. Maybe I just like big gray orbs from space that kill people. I should probably get that checked out. Now, I mainly play big AAA first-party games on Switch. I'm not really into indie games for some reason. I just really like Nintendo exclusive games. But this next character is from an indie game that I have 100%ed. It's like my third most played game on the console. And yes, I know they're a Mii costume, but I just love Cuphead so much that he's my second most wanted character in the game. And yes, I did 100% Cuphead, no lie. It took me like a year. Now, on to the discussion. The stage could be one of two things: Inkwell Hell, which is just the final layer of the boss, or Inkwell Isle, the map for most of the game. They would both have hazards, and in Inkwell Hell's case, the devil would show up and he would act like the yellow devil. And to get rid of him, you would have to deal enough damage. As for Inkwell Isle, I could see a similar thing, except instead of the devil, it would just be a variety of bosses in Cuphead. I mean, the first thing I think of when I hear Cuphead, other than its overwhelming difficulty, is its boss rush style. In the stage, bosses like Goopy Legrande, Wally Warbles, and Stally Stageplay would just show up randomly. I feel like it would represent the game very well. As for Cuphead himself, he'd probably have a similar move to Mega Man, and that instead of a normal jab, he would just shoot little pellets, and he could move while doing it. The final smash would just be his super in the game, the Energy Beam, and it would sort of be similar to Samus's final smash. And of course, he would have an Olimar/Elf thing, and have 4 of the skins be Cuphead, and the other 4 be Mugman. All in all, Cuphead is definitely one of my favorite games, and I would absolutely love it if he entered the battle in Smash. Super Smash Bros. Is a crossover fighting game. I think we can all agree on that. It obviously isn't the only fighting game, nor is it the only crossover fighting game. So what if a character who already appeared in another crossover fighting game appeared in the biggest crossover fighting game of all time? And my number 1 most wanted character in Smash Bros. Is Phoenix Wright. The lawyer has already made his appearance in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but that doesn't disqualify him from getting into Smash Bros. If anything, it gives him more of a chance because Smash has something to work off of. Imagine if you were tasked with putting Phoenix Wright in Smash Bros., but he never appeared in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Then his moveset would be a lot harder to create. What would he do? Put his opponents in jail for convicting crimes? Smash basically was just given his moveset on a silver platter, as Marvel vs. Capcom 3 already did it for them. Of course, they changed some stuff, but for the most part, it doesn't need much fixing. Plus, the Phoenix Wright games appear almost exclusively on Nintendo platforms, so it wouldn't be too far-fetched to see him in this primarily Nintendo crossover game. Now, why is he my most wanted character in the game? Easy. I love his games. Isn't that all you really need to want a character, really? We also haven't gotten a visual novel character in the game yet, and between him and Monokuma, I would have to say Phoenix Wright. I also need the final smash to be Phoenix Wright yelling, "Objection!" I just want this, so if Sakurai, if you're watching this, just please add Phoenix Wright to the game. I know you can't understand English, but just like, I'm sending you a telepathic message, so just please add him. Thanks, please. So those were my top 5 most wanted DLC characters to get in the game. To recap, we had number 5, Shell, 4, Skull Kid, 3, Eggman, 2, Cuphead, and 1, Phoenix Wright. Now, I honestly thought they would be mostly first-party characters, as I barely played third-party games, but the only first-party character on the list was Skull Kid. Neat, I guess. If you want to share your top 5 characters, I'd honestly be really interested to hear who they are. And I guess I'll see each and every one of you next time. Bye-bye.